Lying is one of the most common ethical issues talked about in history. Everybody lied at some point in their lives, whether it was to lie your way out in a hot seat situation, lie to not be scolded by your mother, or to lie because you'll benefit yourself or someone in the process. It is something that is sort of innate to us humans, and nothing has changed.
But regardless of reasons in defending lying, lying is still lying. Lying is bad. Lying in itself is bad. The action itself is bad. Lagi na rin natin naririnig to sa mga magulang natin, sa lolo natin, sa lola natin, or even yung isang kindergarten teacher natin na ganito magsalita. Oh, anak ah, lying is wrong, so you shouldn't lie because it's bad. Or narinig na rin natin yung famous quote na liars go to hell. Lying in itself is wrong. The action itself is wrong. Though hindi siya magiging harmful initially, pero yung act mismo o yung nature ng lying mismo ay mali and lagi siyang absolute.
We can base our argument on the ethics of deontology, which was coined by Immanuel Kant, which states that an action is morally good or bad based on the action's characteristic or nature. Hence, lying in its nature is bad regardless of the outcome or the benefit it brings in a certain situation. So, yes, lying is wrong, whatever people say, and we, especially the kids, should not lie.
However, despite the notion that we should not lie, there are still people who do it. Regardless of their awareness, people still lie for various reasons, such as 1. To protect themselves, and 2. To protect other people. An example of this would be telling a white lie to cover up something. Maybe when you were a kid, you broke your mother's favorite glass or vase, and when your mother asked who did it, you said you didn't know. Lastly, some people lie to deceive others. Consider the corrupt politicians in our country. All they do is lie to the people and cover up all their crimes. And we can see that it is still effective because a massive number of people still fall for it. These are the reasons we came up with why people lie. And at the same time, we are going to tell you the reasons why you should not commit to that act. Going back to that time you may have broken a glass or something else as a kid, lying in that situation may have been something minor, but once you started doing so, you start losing an ounce of your integrity. Why shouldn't you lie? Well, firstly, you could lose the trust of those around you, especially the ones you've lied to. Secondly, lying could tarnish your reputation. That alone can make you lose people, even the ones you value, because they will start seeing you in a negative light. Thirdly, it could become a dangerous habit. Again, once you start lying, you lose an ounce of your integrity, and each time you do, doing the act becomes easier to commit. And lastly, it could cause you to have feelings of guilt and discomfort. Though it may become a habit, once you've reached a certain age or consequence, the guilt might eat you up.
So, for the last segment, for the things to consider, lying is wrong regardless of what anyone says based on Kant's deontological ethics. Lying in itself is a wrong act. Whatever the reason behind the act itself, it does not change the fact that lying is a universal norm. Everyone knows it's bad, so why should you lie and do something bad? Take into consideration what lying can do to you in the long run. Thank you for watching our video. Again, kids, make Kant proud.